Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this episode I do some hiking. I start at Bear Lake and I walk the Sweetwater Trail down to Cruel Lake. It's about a 0.7 mile hike there and a 0.7 mile hike back. This is just the view from Bear Lake. Right where I was on this dock I could look down and see a couple different fish. It was really cool. Here's another view on the way to the trail. Just another view of Bear Lake. This lake is also part of a campground, as you can see right about there. Here's the other side of the view. Just lots of trees. Make sure you wear bug spray. This is the trail marker. Shows you which way to go to the trail. And that shows your first trail marker. And if you don't know how to read trail markers, make sure you look it up before you go on a hike. A lot of people get lost every year because they don't know how to read trail markers. So this is the very beginning of the trail. Here we continue down the trail. Lots of trees, lots of pine trees, lots of ferns, and a very sandy trail. I was quite surprised. As I'm walking, I'm always looking around for snakes because I don't like snakes. Here's what the view looks like on both sides of the trail, and what it looks behind me. Just a cool little overhanging tree. Thankfully this trail had a lot of shade to it, because it was pretty hot. This tree was pretty cool, it had like a line going all the way up it with the trail marker. This trail was definitely well marked, which I appreciated. Again, another tree with a trail marker on it. This one was pretty cool, pretty shady. Just some more trail. I found this trail while I was eating my breakfast. I googled it and it looked pretty cool and pretty interesting, so I decided to take this trail. Little bench for people to sit on in case they need a rest. Just a lot of pine trees. As you can see down in the distance, we start a different form of trail. But first, I just want to stop and look at this beautiful flower. Here we enter the boardwalk portion of the trail, which was really cool. And of course some seating if you need to take a rest. Even this boardwalk area was very well shaded. So when you're hiking on a hot day, you don't have the sun beating down on you all the time. I say this boardwalk goes about half of the trail, if not a little more. Here we're coming up to a lookout. You can look at the trail and you can also take a rest if you need to. This was a cool tree covered in moss, just to show you how close to the trail it was. This tree was really cool. It was all hollowed out. You can see another portion of it off to the side. I thought that was really cool. Now we continue down the trail again on the boardwalk. You can see lots of different ferns and bushes and everything else. I stopped here because a lizard scared me. It jumped off the bridge. So now I continue on. These were cool. I'm not sure what kind of plants these are, but they were really cool to look at. And then here we have a little outcropping that you can look out over the river. It was really cool because the water's really clear, even though it is a little brown. That's from all the trees though. It's cool how they built the trail around those two trees there. Again, another little area that you can look at. You see more of the river. Here is a little lizard. He's kind of hard to see, but he was really cool. He let me take a photo of him. And then I thank him for his time, and I move on. Now here comes the fun part. We're coming up to a suspension bridge. These are fun to walk across for me. They move up and down, hence suspension. Here we go. This one crosses the river, and I could show you both sides. First we have the left side. Again, water's super clear. Didn't see too many fishes. And the right side. It was really cool. This is what the end of the suspension bridge looks like. And we continue down the path again. Here we're coming up to what attracted me to this trail, which is the grist mill. This was really cool to look at. Here's a little waterfall from the swimming pool up there. Swimming lake area, I should say. And that's the other side of it, where it goes down to the river. Here, I'll take you inside, show you what it looks like. And here's the other side where you can see a little bit of the wheel. Here's a different view of it on the way back. And then I show you what that white placard says. If you need to pause, you can. Just let you know that it is wheelchair accessible. Here's another view from the mill. And we make our way back. And this is coming from the mill to the suspension bridge. Just another little glance at it. And this was a really cool tree that I saw. It had lots of cool mushrooms and fungus and whatnot. So I wanted to record it. And that's Sweetwater Trail. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned next time for our next video. Have a great day.